NPP has allowed a foreigner who is NDC, Bawumia, to be imposed on them. Go ask his wife Samira if she has an NPP card. Yao Boabia Samoa, interim general secretary, United Party. Boabia Samoa and a general secretary of the NPP for a long time. Boabia Samoa say, Omo nyansafo no mo NPP mu na omo hu say NPP ye wudi for party. NPP a party a yentumi for Ghana democracy ensure munsa. Na omo ankasa omo nkwa, omo pese omo bo omo nkwa, omo baya, omo tie omo free NPP no. O say, ye na yeti NPP mo, Boabia Samoa na o NPP mu ansa na Bawumia eba. Alanko Chiramante na o NPP mu ansa na Bawumia eba. Majority of the people who are with UP are a free NPP mu baya no mate omo no. 90% of them no more NPP mu ansa na Bawumia na yereba. Boabia Samoa say, and the party na si wono. Party for na yedi omo te yedi omo furu mate party na yi omo si nchen. Ena sebio yakofa amanfrafo a party card kro mu ndibi. Samira Bawumia ne party card wen. Samira Bawumia oni constituency bi obetuma ka say me committee wa ha 4 times but NPP fo ejiminti. And ye pese ye de party no Emma Bawumia ne papa ye NDC ni. The first wife maami ye NDC ni. Mahamudu Bawumia onwankasa ne papa tete ni wa NDC mu no. Ye pese ye force ne de party ni ma NDC ni Bawumia. Na ne yiri sebi o ne yiri fulani on free Ghana na oni party card no. Ye tam party no e de ma ne yiri no. Every say nipa omudi party nenim no. Ewudie sikadie ene ebu a omumbu Ghana 49 omo pese omo force the party no ehye Bawumia ene ne yere a oni party card nsa. It is true. Constituency ben na wo Ghana omo betuma ba bontia beka say 1992, 1994, 1996 ne ene Bawumia ye ne Samira the meeting edwuma oma ye dues aromutia. No constituency in Ghana. These are pure foreign breeds in the NPP. And not just foreign breeds, keke. Mahamudu Bawumia's father, he worked for the NDC. In fact, JJ Rawlings gave him his first political appointment. He's an in and out NPP, NDC. Mahamudu Bawumia himself, he lived with the NDC for a long time. It is out of greed. And who say NPP for the Jimmy, don't want to go school. It is Obanoka say or a doctor, Jimmy. That is why, because in the NDC, you cannot just come and say me a doctor, me an economist, now you are to say vice president. It does not work like that. Into or 2 parties, no. Oh, we said the papa brother papa breye and sell on your position because his father had to work from the ground. His father had to prove himself before he was given a position in the NDC. He knew that he did not have that mental capability to do that, and that as slimy and slicky as he is, no, when he looks at the foolish masses, that is the NPP grassroots and the NPP, they are so dumb to the point you need to come with a name called doctor, lawyer, economists. The moment they hear that, because 90% of MPP for can go school in Kwechiri, almost best GSS, they fall for titles. Bawumia looked at them and said, the foolish masses are the people I want to use. And I call NPP. Samira Bawumia today, she cannot say, this is my constituency. So Samira Bawumia is an in and out foreigner. What is wrong when somebody is a foreigner and Wabetina Ghana? So if Samira is a foreigner, can't we say he's a foreigner? And then Abuabia somewhere catch them no. Almost Samira Bawumia Krampono only party card. Into the party you people, Mudi Achireno, Mudi Amanfrafwa, Sebio, party Kromuni baby a chicken free. And because Modudona Mudi party Jiminti, you are falling for this nonsense. And the me video be. Na Nana Jantwa, Miaminipa, na Oye Jandambi. And you see, that these are some of the things I keep saying. I say I maintain that say Bawumia edidi obi atem da. Maintain that say Kobne Japan we did obi atem da. Maintain that say Brian Champon you knew where he was going. All that he was trying to do then say yenya campaign tia Kennedy Japan. Me I don't care about Kennedy Japan. I don't care about Bawumia. Party nanka so mo Jimmy. Nobody is intelligent enough to lead Ghana. But you see, that is the thing you do. Bawumia empowering people to destroy the party in the name say Bawumia say on it ondi obiatem from the noom. But everybody who is supporting Bawumia is on platforms insulting opponent. Bawumia yeka obia odi atem politics mu pa Mahamudu Bawumia. Yepe obi a odi atem wo NPP mu. Obi a odi atem e Bawumia. Because every single person odi Bawumia chibia insults. Every single person. Enti Bawumia esuma ni ntwamoa no na omuko di atem a na nipa na ebedi na atem no or respond pe. Yes Bawumia de oni atem na abronye DC campaign wo yama aponche. Eche mo person ka chense Bawumia nya nipa o ya aponche. Na de abronye mo ka favor no enyo ono na ekọ no na ekọ aponche bi unless you want to tell me. Unless you want to tell me the people who sit on TikTok, his people following him on Facebook, they are not speaking in Bawumia's favor. Bawumia is the most diabolic politician Ghana enya. It will probably dear temper of politics more Ghana Bawumia. Because Bawumia is against insulter. Why is it that the people who are following Bawumia and have made it official that they follow Bawumia, no, why hasn't Bawumia himself, why hasn't he been able to publicly say, you are bronye, who nipa we, dia mo kan munjai, because Bawumia is the enabler. It is unquestioned jandam na yana mo yeno, and I pity, I name time, somebody like Onana Jantua, Wako University, also consider the engineering. You don't fall for such dirty, petty politics. Canada Japan diatama, all that he needs is fair elections. Everybody goes into an election with a strategy. But the idea of somebody trying to skew the process to favor somebody, no, that is what I don't like. Kennedy onim nyanso to be the president, the same as Bawumia. Kennedy is as foolish as Bawumia. Bawumia is as foolish like Kennedy. Brandy Champo onim nyansa nchen Bawumia, and Bawumia nim nyansa nchen Brandy Champo. Kennedy nim nyansa nchen Brandy Champo. Omo ye ejimi for. But what the party needs is you people have to show some maturity. Say, yeah, election emudaho. That is what when we sit here, we need to preach. Because say a journalist near na ya say bia adamdie bia yakwaje nipa bia yetano, we are going to skew in conphobia adwene wa santimemu emomatan a particular candidate na nipa we there because the nipa ma misika bi me penasem anabi binti menka senti obia, then you are being stupid because open nipa omudi Bawumia che omudi atempa. Bawumia knows all of them. Has he ever stood on any platform to tell them not to do that? Bawumia enables them to do that. I don't support any of these fools from Kennedy to Bawumia to Brandy Champon. I don't support any of these criminals, any of these murderers, any of these imposters and criminals. I don't support any of these fools. But at least I want what we call fair elections to prevail in the NPP. Inti samu tina radio so na moya ma adwene say mo betumi adane nsam aye nipa bi adada nipa bi akeka nsam to nipa bi so a eno na it comes back to bite you people. Inti moya sa not so face sanko feel bad about what you are doing. They get angry and they attack you people. Must be tired. Your journalism na obi to me stop you. Because you need to be clear in your conscience when you are working. Do not entertain anger, envy. Do not entertain something called hatred towards you. These are five foolish men who are greedy, who stole from us, who still want to lead the party. You as a journalist, let the people understand that you need a free and fair election in the NPP. Actually, when Jimmy Nobakacham said Bawumia does not insult, I was about Bawumia Bejinan Dipemka say, "Oh my, I said it was Odiatem." Now, Abronya Okasama punching. Abronya Okasama punching. You sit on TV and radio and kwasiade. Mona mama politicians are for journalists to be say moi, because when they listen to you, they see you people to be weak. They see you people to be people who are not straight, who are not consistent, people they can use as rags. Because why should you sit on TV or radio on your show and say, Bawumia oniatem, Brandy Champo oniatem? Now, how do you reason yourself? How do you reason? And it's not personal. I want you to reason to the point where you don't call for some unnecessary hate for yourself. Who are you campaigning for? What do you get when any of these guys win? You get nothing. Oh yeah, campaign more 2013, 14, 15, 16 about power. What did you get? Nothing. So what stops you from being neutral and telling the truth? Bawumia say NPP politics. Let us get this right. Samira Bawumia in 2015-16. Ojina platform no odi Lodina Mahama tem na odi John Mahama tem san kwasiafo na moso Ghana ana murefi. Samira Bawumia ni kunu Bawumia. They stood on different platforms. Samira Bawumia and Toso to me the Mahama tem. Nobody said anything. At 10 years about politics, when Bawumia na yire na de bae. Ghana politics at 10 years, and Bawumia na yire na de bae. Somebody is incompetent. Somebody is so why can't we be honest to tell them in their faces, say, Sir Jimmy, when I'm introducing to Ghana politics, no, and then I'm able to her because Samira or the Obi do what about ya. Obi can some ya. So why do you think, say, when you say something against someone, Sandy Penis are responding? It is not all about you speaking, it's about the people behind you, it's about your support. At a point, when I was telling Ghanaians, say, you should vote Ekufuor NPP out, you people were saying, say, Kevin Taylor Kasa, Emani favor NDC to Kasama John Mahama, Munyamo Mami. Why today you people cannot tell Bawumia, say, Eye Diabronya, or ye in his favor, and Kwasiafoma? At a point, when I was telling Ghanaians, there's so much corruption. This is the scandal. These are the documents. Vote against the NPP and bring the NDC. You people from Party Penifo Ahem from Kwasia for Asofo say Kevin Taylor is speaking for Bajo Mahama. Chairman to me Kwasia and show amwe or general radio TV can say I and Kevin Taylor Kasama Mahama, but nobody has ever seen me officially write anything for Mahama, say anything for Mahama. But as far as I'm speaking, and I was going in favor of the NDC, which Mahama was the leader, I saw from Kwasia for because say Kevin Taylor Yejuma Mahama. Now then I brought you the Okasa, na Odi Kennedy atem, Odi Brand Champo atem, Odi Obi atem and Kwasia for moon to me can't say Bawumia na Shenichi. Quarter the Boja in 9. You people sit and you destroy Ghana's democracy. Obi na enkwaya na munkoka. Someone na wani abo mutimutua. Mamu blame obia because you call these things for yourselves. Jimino, you see, it is Bawumia na yiri na mo say Ghana politics. It was very decent. People were throwing low jobs. People were being diplomatic. But Sa Bawumia way ba politics ni muno. Sa Mahamudu way ba politics ni muno. And or started in the Jimmy Kasa de baye or none started the attempt. And the people behind him today are doing it. It's Mutina Radio Swa. Be reasonable enough. Be reasonable enough. Ade, we need power NPP at today, we need power NDC at today. As I sit here, I don't fucking care about anybody. Let the people know the truth. In 42 years, I will never speak in favor on the NPP. I am telling you today, I will never. If Mahama, NDC, today, Egua, I am done. Because, I don't believe in the principles of the NPP. I would rather go and support Alan Tremantin. So, as I sit here, my job here is to make sure Ghanaians know the truth. NPP, Kennedy Japon, Brian the Champon, Kwasiafo, nobody can lead Ghana. None of these twerps. Kwasiafo, when built me lead Ghana. So why should I sit here and make it look like when they say, tell them the truth. What actually took them to opposition? Let them know. And the truth is that the NPP became unattractive from 2016 when Mahamudu Bawumia Negre inculcated what we call indirect insult in our politics. They started it and Kufuor backed it. Now, than Kufuor, no threat, Professor Mills, Professor do nothing, then do little. Kufuor then sat behind and they were happy. Now you have groomed Bawumia who led this party into office with insult. Who is intelligent among the 5 or 6? Who is intelligent? I'm done.